Hello there, ladies and gents. It is I, Mr. Emo Raccoon, and welcome back to our Grand Theft Auto 5 playthrough. We are currently on episode 21 of the Grand Theft Auto 5 playthrough, and where we last left off, we ended up choosing the first of the 3 optionable endings for Grand Theft Auto 5. We ended up killing Trevor. I showed you guys all the ending phone calls and things like that, and now we're going to be doing ending B, in which we kill Michael. And of course, just like with Trevor's ending, I'll be showing you guys all the optional phone calls, things like that, and of course kind of explaining a little bit more about, well, not necessarily the lore of the game, but more or less kind of explaining some of the actual in-depth character possibilities, things like that, you know, kind of explaining why characters react the way they do, and, you know, ultimately why you should and should not pick this ending if you play GTA 5 for yourself. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and start this mission. It would seem a Mr. Devin Weston is back, and Chop's not happy about it.
Hey, Slick, it's me!
What the fuck do you want? You got my money, punk?
Hey, you got some coconut water or something like that? I need some electrolytes. Damn, it's kind of warm, isn't it?
Man, you got a death wish or something. Am I supposed to kill you now?
Oh, no, bro. Not me.
Nah.
Oh, yeah!
But that's my boy.
Yeah, but that's my boy. He has betrayed everyone he's ever known. He's got you involved with the federal government, and he's messed up several business ventures of mine. He has got to go. And you know what? I'd like to say that this isn't personal, but it is personal.
But the feds, man. The feds have told me to kill Trevor, and I obviously can't kill them both.
The feds. Steve Haynes, Dave Norton. I own shopping malls. I would not employ those 2 clowns in. And I make one phone call, their careers, they are over. So you're gonna A, listen to some 50 grand a year pension hunter, or B, a billionaire, who even the president lets finger his wife, or C, try and be really stupid and save those 2 idiot mentors of yours and have everybody in the goddamn state crawling up your ass. A, B, or C. Time's ticking, pal. Beep, 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 and your answer is...
Man, you know what? Man, fuck you.
Genius answer, pal. Total genius, but time is running. You think about it. Me, I got a triathlon coming up, and I am in deep training. Bye-bye.
Man, fuck you.
Completely understandable. Alright then, well, let's go ahead and kill Michael.
Hey kid, how you doing?
Shit, not too good, dawg. Look, man, we need to talk, but somewhere quiet.
Alright. Listen, let's take a drive out of town. You and me, we'll meet off Route 68, by that field of satellite dishes.
All the way out there? Yeah, all right, man. Sure.
Now, in my opinion, well, I'll wait for Trevor's phone call before I say what I'm going to say.
Frankie.
Hey, T-Man, I'm in trouble, dawg. I think I gotta take out Michael.
Got to?
Yeah, man, look. The FIB, man, they trying to get me to clap you. And Devin Weston, he trying to get me to ice Michael. And I thought if I do that, man, maybe we got some room, you know?
So, what are you telling me this for?
Cuz, dawg, I'm doing this for us. I thought you could...
Well, I can't! You're turning on him? I have had enough traitors in my life!
Man, your ass could say thank you. Shit.
You deserve each other!
Yep, so that's one key difference right there with this optional ending compared to killing off Trevor, because as I mentioned in the previous episode, Trevor doesn't come to help you. In fact, he gets quite infuriated because Franklin's basically betraying him, the same way that Michael betrayed him in North Yankton. Not only that, but even though Trevor had problems with Michael, he saw Franklin as a kid that Michael more or less took under his wing. I mentioned this before. And to see him betray Michael the same way that he was more or less betrayed in North Yankton, it rubs Trevor the wrong way. Something about Trevor that a lot of people don't really realize is, although people recognize him as a psychopath more or less, which he's more of a sociopath than a psychopath, but although people see him as nothing more than an insane, crazy person, he's actually a very deep and mentored person, because he actually does, as he says it, he's a human being with thoughts and feelings and emotions. But something that Trevor values above everything, and it's mentioned a lot throughout the story, is he values loyalty above everything else. While he may have a twisted way when it comes to love and feelings, and while he can't express those because he's not a full-blown psychopath and, like I said, more of a sociopath, he values loyalty more than anything ever. So, for Franklin, someone he knows to more or less be betraying the loyalty that he should be having to Michael who was very, very kind to him in the criminal underworld, it rubs him the wrong way, not only just because Michael did that to him in North Yankton, but also because, again, he sees Franklin betraying him and trying to appease Trevor as something that's more or less, again, in the backstabbing demeanor, because even if Frank is trying to word it as in, like, oh, I'm doing this for us because you don't like Michael, and I'm going to kill him, and yada, 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 Trevor doesn't want Michael to be killed this way. He would rather Michael be killed in his own manner. He doesn't want this. I also want to see if this cutscene glitches out Franklin's outfit and hair, too. That's what it did with the Trevor mission. Another thing, too, this, in my opinion, is the worst optional ending.
Hey, what's up?
Yep, it glitches out his outfit.
Seem kind of agitated.
Man, shit ain't good right now.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hey, baby, what's up? Really? Tracy? College? Our Tracy?
Mm-hmm.
Real college? You gotta be kidding me. That's great. All right, well, hey, listen, let me talk to you a little later, all right?
And you can see Trevor,
gotta
not
wrap up
Trevor,
some
you
business
can see
here.
Franklin's face kind of change.
All right,
Fuck,
bye.
man. You know what I mean?
Amanda. Says she wants me to bring you around the house sometime for dinner. One of these nights, huh? Fuck. I mean, I don't know what I did to deserve this motherfucking luck. Got my kids back, my wife, and a job that I love.
You see his facial expression?
I made it. We made it. You and me, bro. What?
I like you, dog, and you know this. I risked everything for your ass, dog.
What is this?
And you can see Michael
Look,
can
man.
read what Franklin's doing.
Me and you know this shit ain't over, dog. We both realists.
The fuck is this?
You see how he's seeing this? He can see it's a setup.
You?
Mm-hmm.
You came here to fucking clip me? You? Fuck!
And what I was going to say is that, in my opinion, this is the worst optional ending because, objectively speaking, let's say in a world where Franklin, Michael, and Trevor couldn't be
Really?
friends. Like, let's
We really going on a train track?
let's pretend that option C wasn't an option. Like, you had to kill one or the other. Objectively speaking, it would be better to kill Trevor, even if Michael, you know, regrets helping you and saying that, you know, killing him is a good
You
idea.
see the train, asshole? Shit, I ain't getting past there. Ah!
But what I was going to say is killing Michael is honestly just a selfish thing to do, and like I said, it's really selfish to do because Michael's the one that brought Franklin up in the first place. Just for Franklin to, yeah, pretty much just come around and clip him, not do anything else. Just betraying him.
Mike, hey man, where you going? We in the corner, bro. This'll get me out. Come on, man. Let's do this, me and you. No use of running, man. Come out. We'll finish this.
Yeah, and Michael actually does shoot back at him, too. And unless you're hiding behind
You were like a
something,
son to me. We both used each other. That's what happened. Oh, shit. Ah, shit.
of course, Michael's character glitches out and puts his hair back to what I had it before.
Actions got consequences, all right?
Actions have consequences.
Michael, man, I gotta look out for myself. There's the difference between us. I was looking out for you.
And that's
Dude,
true.
That ain't true.
Yes, it was. It was true. Michael absolutely was looking out for Franklin.
Man, this ain't personal.
Nah, it is personal, if anything. He's doing
Why
it to
you
better
going
his
up
own
there?
life.
Who put you up to this? Trevor? You're an idiot! We should take him out together, right now! We'll roll on T!
I brought you into my home, Franklin.
And that's
met
true.
my wife and kids.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna die here, you prick. I can promise you that. Fuck you, Franklin.
That is an absolutely well-deserved fuck you, Franklin, because honestly, yeah, this ending is messed up, dude. I hate this ending.
Oh, shit. Come on, you prick. I taught you everything you know.
That's true.
Not everything. I was here long before you, and I'll be here after your ass.
Well, we'll see about that, you fuck. I'll take you every time. Every fucking time! Yeah? Fucking A right!
You man, I was your bitch. I couldn't even stand down the barrel of your gun any fucking day, you motherfucker.
You just keep telling yourself that. It ain't gonna make you feel any better.
Past performance, homie. People don't fucking change.
You did. You.
He did.
2-bit gangster gone 3-bit. Now you're gonna... Cap. The only one who was ever decent to you. Ha! No. I trusted you. I took you in. Treated you like family.
And he very much did.
Let's just...
Fuck you!
Hey, you told me when the time came. I know. I'm sorry.
You hypocrite! I should have clipped you when you broke into my house!
Man, I'm sorry. It's like you said, I understand.
You don't understand nothing! I'm all you got! You made the wrong call!
He very much did. And here's what sucks too. If you even try to save him, watch this. Yeah, man. Like... Yeah, man. Like, this is objectively, like, I don't care what anyone says, this is the worst ending in GTA 5, in my opinion. Like...
What up, this your boy LD. Leave one.
Hey, Lamar. It's me, homie. Look, I was just calling to see how you was doing, dog, or maybe we can hang out or something. Man, I know I've been kind of caught up in shit, man, but shit been real crazy, homie. But it's dealt with now. Fuck, man, you know how it is, homie. You just start running and shit, then all of a sudden your legs give and you just can't run no more.
He stole that quote from Fresh
Anyway,
Meat.
Man, just hit me, dog. We brothers, homie, alright? Peace.
But yeah, Franklin, well, actually, I'll cut the copyrighted music out here. But Franklin stole that quote from Fresh Meat because Michael says the exact same thing to him at the end of Fresh Meat. He says the exact same thing, saying, look, you wake up one day and your legs, they just give. And you just can't run anymore. But I don't care what anyone says. Objectively, this is the worst ending that you can pick in GTA 5. Even the game itself tells you it's the worst ending because you're listening to pretty much a billionaire who used you once before and you're going to trust him again. It's almost like, you know, not fully, but it's almost like choosing the deal ending in GTA 4. For those of you that have played GTA 4, which of course we will be playing here soon, but if you played GTA 4, then you know that the main villain of the game, Dmitry Raskolov, betrays you at the start, and you have the option to work with him again. One of my good subscribers, or friends actually, Lance, will know exactly about that. But anyway, you get betrayed by him and have the option to work with him, and of course GTA 4 doesn't really have a good ending with either choice you pick, but picking that option inevitably leads to more consequences. Same with this one, in my opinion. While they're not exactly the same, the game does kind of tell you you made the wrong decision. Anyway, from the office of Dr. Isaiah Freelander. Okay, so it seems that this one's also different. Confusing. So many issues. Gives into basest desires time and again. Wants to see self as a leader. That is what Franklin wants to do. Loves showing off with money. Repressed in some ways, mostly sexual. Yeah, that's true, because Franklin is like that. Definitely a confusing area, must investigate further. Knows where to draw some lines, but certainly not others. That's definitely true. Not not good at giving time to others, because, again, he doesn't hang out with Lamar or do anything like that, so that makes sense. Investor type, which is odd given risk-taking, as unlikely to make old bones. Psychopath or sociopath? Both. Not a kleptomaniac, not hard to find other problems, not into yoga, it seems. A freak of many things, but not physical. Fitness, friendly but terrifying, which is honestly kind of true of Franklin. Not able to really finish things they start. Really wish they hadn't walked through my door. Wow. That's kind of messed up, actually, to see that. That actually is kind of messed up. Yep, and this is the switch scene you get for Trevor. And this is meant to symbolize... Oh, the beer bottle fell out of his hands.
There were 6 cowboys in here a minute ago.
But this switch scene, while you can get this switch scene other times in the game without, you know, doing this optional ending, that ending right there is meant to symbolize basically how Trevor more or less, you know, got drunk to kind of, I mean, he's still drunk right now. I might actually get cops on me if I'm still going to keep this drunk era, so I might have to pull over in a second. But it's meant to symbolize that he realized that Franklin went behind his, well, you know, well, not went behind, but more or less went behind Michael's back and betrayed him and killed him off, just so he could have the safer connection from Devin Weston. And it's really sad when you think about it. So we got an email from Dave Norton. Okay, let's read this one. So we're clear, buddy. I wrote those Brad emails, all of them. Your secrets are safe with me. Now calm the fuck down and stop being a crazy freak. And people won't try and have you bumped off. No reply necessary. Stay away from me, Davey. Okay, so that's one of the few that you can't actually reply to. Okay, so we got a text message from Lester. Michael is dead for real this time. I hope you two weren't involved. I've transferred his cut of the job to his family. It felt like the right thing to do, Lester. Yeah. So doing this option, you unfortunately do not get any kind of... Yeah, you can't pick him either. But you don't get any extra money like you do when killing Trevor. Oh, I ran into that hole by complete accident. Okay, so there goes the money from the big score. And as you can see, it's significantly less because we didn't split, you know, Michael's take, because it gave it to Amanda. And, well, not Amanda, but it gave Lester gave the money to Michael's family. I don't know why that was so hard to say. I apologize for that being a compluster puck in my fucking mouth, and I'm still fucking shit up. Nice. I love how I can't speak English. Not at all. Great.
All right, sweetie. I'll see you next time, all right?
Bye.
That might also meant to be symbolizing that Franklin took a cab back to his house. I'm going to go ahead and change his outfit really quickly because I don't want him to just be in a... Oh, well, here comes the Devin phone call.
Franklin, homie, what's happening, man?
Hey, you know you sound kind of patronizing and borderline racist when you speak to me like that.
Ah, grow up. Is it more patronizing than telling you to ice your favorite uncle? Yeah, I don't think so. How'd it go?
Look, it happened, man. So y'all gotta get the FIB off my case, man, since I didn't smoke Trevor for him.
It's already done, homie. Haynes' boss has been spoken to.
All right, so now what? You got a job for me?
Oh, I had a job for you, Slick, and you just did it. Let me take a look down a list of your uses, and oh, yeah, we're all out of them. I do have some advice for you, though. Go to business school, because clown school ain't worked out so good.
Yep, and while it wasn't explicitly stated that Devin would have the promise of actually giving Franklin, you know, any more benefits and things like that, doing it, it's kind of implied in Franklin's mind that he would, you know, get some more benefits from Devin. And as you can see, Devin just more or less told him to go screw himself, basically. He was just like, nope, like, I don't have any uses. That was the only thing I wanted out of you. Yep, and here's an email from Trevor. And this one's really depressing. So you did it? To which Franklin says, no, man, I heard it was Devin Weston or one of them guys. He tries to lie, because even Franklin kind of realizes that he made the wrong choice. And it's depressing to see that, honestly. Okay, Lester ended up, okay, you did what you had to do, I understand that. So let's move on, business as usual, we never mentioned this again. Okay, so that's the same text from killing Trevor. But Lester doesn't have an opinion either way, because all Lester really cared about was just, you know, benefiting people And, I mean, Lester can do whatever he wants on his own. He knows technology, he knows people, he can do everything that he wants to on his own. He'll be fine. But, again, it's really depressing to see this. So, I want to quickly show what happens to Michael's family and them when this ending happens. So, if you go back to Michael's house, you will actually see that they're not living there anymore. Michael's family end up moving out, and the location is not disclosed. But it's not just them moving out and moving into the Rockford Hills Hotel like they have done, you know, twice in the story. Once when they moved out officially. Oh, here comes Jimmy's phone call.
Hello?
Yo, Ev, you see my dad? We ain't seen him for a while.
No. No, I haven't, man.
Oh, great. Because my mom is majorly freaking out.
Yep, she's majorly freaking out. But look, this is Michael's house. And as you can see, there's a for sale sign in the front yard. And they actually sold the house to get away from him. Because Amanda sold the house because she kind of figured out like what ends up happening. So after that Jimmy phone call, you give it a couple in-game hours and he'll come back with another phone call, and then Amanda will give you an email, and yeah, but we'll explain that when we get to that point. Does anything in the house change? I might be wrong, but does anything in the house change? Okay, it doesn't look like anything actually changed. I was kind of thinking maybe they'd have like some evidence of them moving out besides the for sale sign, but, well, I can't really blame them for not doing anything there. But I'm going to wait on the text message and things, because there's another phone call from Jimmy, there's an email from Amanda, and there's also a, there will also be the same phone call from, oh, I ran over the for sale sign. There will also be the same phone call from Lamar that we got in Trevor's ending, where he'll say, or he'll find out that Stretch was real janky, I guess is the best way to put it. So there's that. And also, I want to show you what happens when you bring Franklin and Trevor together. So while I do that, we're going to drive over to Michael's death location, and I want to see if anything ends up changing. Trevor sends another email. Let's see. I do not believe you. He said, I do not believe you. Accidentally pressed A, I didn't mean to. I swear, you know Michael was a snake, but he was my friend, and I don't kill people, even ones who get me wrapped up in shit like he did. Yeah, like, Franklin, all he really learned from Michael was just to be a snake and get rid of those. Like, all this ending basically portrays is that Franklin learned one thing from Michael, and that one thing is keep moving no matter what you gotta do. Like, I really don't have much to say other than just this ending is fucked up, and I really don't like it. Like, I don't like either, you know, option A or B, but at least when you kill Trevor, it's sad, but it's not like depressing like how this ending is, because this ending objectively is just morally wrong, because Michael still has a family, and although Michael may not be a good person, he's sarcastic, he got roped up into corrupt agents and then complains that he's roped up in corrupt agents despite the fact that it's his own fault. Michael eventually, by the end of the game, tried to better his life, and although there were still people who tried to, you know, backstab him, like Dr. Freelander, by basically just, you know, taking all his money. Oh, Amanda sends us an email. I'll read it in just a second, but I want to say what I was going to say. Even though there were people like that, he found some actual purpose in his life, you know, being involved with the movie studio, with Solomon, and even, you know, even eventually being able to tie loose ends, if you pick option C, but eventually being able to tie up loose ends with Trevor and being able to kill off the people that, you know, more or less were fucking with them. And because you killed them, this ending is just really, really depressing. Oh, here comes Jimmy's second phone call.
Hello?
My fucking dad is dead. My dad is dead. What the fuck, man? What do you know about it? My fucking dad.
Michael? Shit. Man, I don't know nothing. Seriously. Man, that's bad, man. Look, man, I loved your dad, man, but... Sorry, but...
See?
Fuck you, man!
See, Jimmy couldn't even, you know... Jimmy couldn't believe it that Franklin completely betrayed him, and Franklin couldn't even come up with, like, an excuse or anything like that. Like, that's just fucked up. He couldn't come up with an excuse or anything.
What's your fucking
Okay, so I'm pretty sure the death location's right around here. I don't think he's still gonna be here, but it's right around. Yeah, it's basically like right around here, isn't it? Like, yeah, I guess there isn't anything. Same with like Trevor's location, sadly. But let's read that email from Amanda, and then we'll read it, and then we'll do what happens when you meet Trevor with Franklin. Rot in hell. That's the subject. I know you had something to do with the death of my husband. If I ever see you again, so help me God, I will rip your head clean off your shoulders. I suggest you stay a long way from me, a long way from me and my family. I hope you rot in hell, Amanda. To which Franklin says, which is fucking... I'm sorry about your loss. I didn't have anything to do with it. Me and Michael was close, and I tried to be a friend to him as best I could. I guess we was friends because... Wait. I guess we was friends because he weren't perfect, and neither am I. Franklin. Now, I'm not exactly sure if there is another email from Amanda. I could be wrong. But if there is, of course, I'll put it in here. But let me show you what happens when Franklin and Trevor meet up after doing this ending. Alright, so there goes Franklin, and this is the conversation you have when you meet up with him.
If you're trying to creep on me, do it better than that.
What? You here to take me out too?
Nah, man. I could have taken you out. I chose to do Mike.
He was good to you.
Raise up now, motherfucker.
And he used me, dog. Straight up.
Move the fuck
He cannot
on.
be trusted. You know that.
Now you can't be trusted either. Stay away from me, Frank. No way! I don't know what I'll do.
Yep, and that's the last that these two ever speak. Trevor doesn't want anything to do with Michael. Trevor doesn't want anything to do with Franklin, and Franklin, for, you know, I guess the fear of his own safety, is kind of just going to stay away from Trevor. Now, unfortunately, there actually is one more phone call that I completely forgot about, and it's actually the phone call that Jimmy has with Trevor. Let me see if I can get that phone call. I'm going to try to do a couple extra things, you know, kind of just like minding my own business, kind of flying around. I'm not sure exactly how much more time needs to pass for that. I might not get the phone call, and hopefully I do, so I can show it to you. But yeah, there's one more phone call with Jimmy and him talking to Trevor, and that basically is about it for Michael's chapter. Okay, here goes that Jimmy phone call.
Hello?
My dad. My dad's dead. My dad. Uncle T, my dad.
Well, yeah. Well, I never had a father.
My dad! My fucking dad! How did it happen? My dad!
Yeah, it's a bad business, certainly. I'm sorry.
My fucking dad! My dad! You tried to be a good friend to you, and now he's dead!
Send my best to your mom.
Yeah, like, I know that seems like, you know, he doesn't really, you know, care. And I don't think that that's actually the way that Trevor really would have spoken to Jimmy about that. I just think that the reason Trevor kind of responded that way is he's just numb to it now. Like, that's the best way to put it. Like, I don't think personally that Trevor wanted to show any kind of emotion for doing that, but he does have a lot of pent-up emotion. He's got, like, I mean, look at his face alone. He's got a little bit of angry in it. He's got a little bit of sorrow, and it's just... I don't think that that's how he would have actually spoken to Jimmy. You know, had you not had the ability to play with Franklin, he would have been a lot more sympathetic to it. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it here, guys. On the next part, of course, we will have the final, the canon, the better, basically the actual ending of GTA 5. And I don't care what anyone says. The actual ending of GTA 5. Because this ending is just terrible. Like, this is the worst ending in the game, honestly. So on the next part, we'll have that. And don't worry, it won't be the last episode. We will have some extra stuff as well as, like, the stranger missions, the things like that for Trevor, for Franklin, for Michael, and all those other people. You know, all the other strangers that we have to do. So this isn't the end quite yet. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Do all the generic crap that YouTubers say to do at the end of every video. And I, Mr. Emo Raccoon, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.